Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome sort of back to the Bradford save. I've had a catastrophe happen. I have no idea what exactly has happened here. I've looked at the back of this. It seems to be that for some reason all my save files were being saved into a OneDrive folder, and that has completely wiped itself clean. The OneDrive. Pretty much all. It must be something I did when set up this computer way back when. For some reason synchronized my documents with OneDrive, and now for some reason they were the dominant file, so they've been wiped through some weird deletion incident, and now basically all my normal documents have gone. I've gone into my normal documents folder and it's exactly the same. It's bare bones except for a few things sticking around. I'm not sure what the difference is between the stuff that stuck around and the stuff that hasn't, but unfortunately the Sports Interactive folder was in OneDrive, and I have lost literally everything. Skins, the save files, custom databases, all of that stuff. Obviously, none of the other stuff was relevant apart from the skin and obviously the Bradford saves. In terms of this, and not the way I wanted the Bradford save to end, but with 4 seasons in, it's not like I can just go in and replicate that easily. Unfortunately, that's that. Because, it's really hard not to let this kind of stuff get to me currently. Every time I find something, every time I make progress on something, find something good, it gets taken away from me in ways that are beyond my control. And I'm honestly fed up of it. But that's frankly a mental health talk, which is not necessary for this particular video. And yeah, sorry guys. I've looked online in the OneDrive recycle bin. There's nothing even in that. It's basically just wiped my OneDrive clean. I don't know if it was anything to do with the recent Windows update, but that was about a week ago, so I don't know why I would have waited a week to clear that. I played the game since I updated that, even though I did all my recordings for this week's videos. Episode 36 does exist, but it's the first episode of a new season, so I figured there's no point releasing that now. Because, yeah, I mean, I was excited for this new season. We made some good transfers, but it makes more sense to leave things off at the end of last season with that video. Yeah, I don't know what to do now because we're about 3 months, probably 3 months from the beta of F120, I would imagine. That's usually around October, with the full release being November. Of course, previous iterations of this channel have included other content from other games, stuff of which is coming out soon for as well. So essentially I'm going to have to think long and hard about what I want to do in terms of content creation, YouTube and Twitch, and I guess watch this space if you still are. But I don't know what to do. Honestly, don't know what to do at this stage. I'm just recording this video more to let you guys know what's happened. To let you know there will be no more Bradford because it doesn't exist. Doesn't exist anymore. It's like it's been swallowed up by the cracking Doctor Who, where it's never existed in the first place. So all I can say is sorry, no idea what's happened, and stick around. I am working on something in the background for entirely other reasons, just personally. I may decide to bring that to public, but it's not Football Manager based. And honestly, if you're still stuck around for my previous iteration of this channel, it would probably be of interest to you guys. But I will let you know more about that once I've done a little bit more work on it, because right now it's in very much the first stages and nowhere near any form of public release, should I desire to ever make it so. But in terms of Football Manager, no idea. I've honestly enjoyed every second of recording it, even when we were betrayed by our own players and other weird... I mean, we never really had any massive struggles during the seasons that we had, which was honestly a little bit disappointing to me. The fact for some reason we found it so easy in general, but it's not great entertainment for you guys. In fairness, obviously we didn't get promoted straight away, but we never had a struggle in any particular season, which obviously isn't a massive entertainment value in that front, but entertaining moments, of course. I mean, you pretty much saw all the most struggling episodes, because I always tended to bring you the big games where we didn't turn up as a team for some reason. as a team, they just didn't really enjoy the big games. Probably youth. The fact that every player was young. So they're not really... It tends to be the older players, obviously, with experience that can rise to the occasions of those big games. And they're ones I pretty much exclusively brought you. There's obviously not enough time between now and the release of FM20 to do a big long-scale save. And I'm not really feeling like doing a short-scale save either. Just because I don't really find them particularly fun. Like, I don't mind doing one during a beta period just to get the sort of feet into the new game, to find out what's new in it before obviously embarking on the long one. That's more for research purposes than actual attachment purposes. So it serves a purpose. So I don't really see me doing a short-term save with, saying, like a Premier League club or what have you. An established Premier League club, obviously there's a few under interesting circumstances right now, but they're the sort of teams I'll consider for FM20 beta saves, not now. It's... Sorry, I guess. Just wanted to bring you a video to let you know what's happened. And I guess we'll see. I'll obviously bring you another video once I know what I'm going to be doing, because disappointing, really. Just getting good as well. Just going to European football. It's a real shame. This is annoying. And it's not... I've looked at my thing. I can't find a way to restore my computer either. It seems Windows 10 has... If anyone knows a way of restoring computers back to a previous state in Windows 10, because I'm, for the life of me, can't find it. It's just non-existent in the way that it used to be. I can find create a backup, but I can't find a restore a backup for any way, shape or form, which is really weird. I'll look into it, obviously, but if I can't find anything, then this will stand as the last video. Obviously, if I find a way to restore the file somehow, if I manage to find out where it's lurking, if it is lurking anywhere, and not just completely vanished, then I will upload episode 36 as normal and continue as soon as I find it. I mean, it's pretty good that I've got one in the bank ready to go if I do find it, because then at least it gives me something to give you whilst I record the next ones. But unless that happens by some miracle, episode 35 will stand as the last episode, because it makes far more sense to end it on a neater note at an end of a season than a new one. Sorry. And until next time, ta-ra.